All right. LDWMMAC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show live. Okay, folks, I just opted no music in the video. I feel like this video is important, and I feel like y'all need to hear everything I'm saying, and that's just the way that is. So, a rumor now, which it is a rumor, which I won't even call it a rumor, it's a lie. There's a lie going around on social media that, of course, Dana White started, that Cris Cyborg does not want to fight Amanda Nunes. Well, I'm here to tell y'all that if y'all believe anything that Dana White is saying in 2019, you got to be as dumb as he is. Well, I won't even call him dumb. I'm going to call anybody who believe in this lie, I'm going to call him stupid, because y'all really want to believe this guy now? I mean, y'all really want to put emphasis on what Dana White say? Like, does this guy, I know he got a shiny head, but that damn head, that's no crystal ball. That's no crystal ball that tells the truth, okay? That's Satan with a bald head. Okay, that's the father of lies. This man, he's paid to lie. He's paid to tell you a lie to drum up emotion to sell fights. That's his job. He wouldn't be a good promoter. He wouldn't be any kind of promoter if he didn't lie. All promoters got to tell lies. Now, I was embarrassed even texting the champ and texting them about this situation because it was a rhetorical question for me. I knew the answer, but I was like, okay, these rumors are going around because at the time they're rumors, but now it's a big fat lie. And isn't this amazing, man? It is amazing that when it comes to Cris Cyborg or Amanda Nunes for that matter, whenever Dana White say it, it's the truth. But when Dana White go in on another fighter, and he go in on many fighters, he do. Oh, well, Dana too hard and Dana need to respect his fighters. But only when it comes to the Brazilians, huh? Only when it comes to the minority fighters that it's true. Okay, no, we just gonna dismiss what Cris Cyborg said. Cris said, "Oh, yeah, I want to fight Nunes." No, we gonna dismiss that and say she lying. Now, let me give y'all some integrals, or let me give y'all some things that's just been happening. First of all, let's really establish that this guy's a liar. Okay, this the same Dana White who own mother. First of all, said he a liar. Your own mama talk about you on national TV with him and ring girls, and your own mama come out and talk about you on national TV. What does that tell you about a man's character if your own mama can't even trust you? Guys, this is legit. I'm not being funny. His own mother don't trust him. She probably love him, but she don't trust his ass. How y'all gonna explain this? How are all the Cyborg haters gonna explain all of this? This is the same Dana White who said that Amanda Nunes would never headline another event. He said this. And this was the whole, the sinusitis, debacle that happened when she was going to fight Valentina for a rematch. And Amanda Nunes had sinusitis. She had to go to the hospital, and everybody know the story. Well, he threw Amanda Nunes under the bus. And for a side note, I don't even know why Amanda Nunes respects this guy so much. I don't know why Amanda Nunes be over there buck dancing. Because it's like he don't like her. He threw her under the bus the first opportunity he got. I'm talking about threw her under the bus, but that don't matter to Amanda Nunes. This the same man, okay, who was calling, this the head of the biggest fighting organization in the world. This man told America, say, hey, Cris Cyborg is Wanderlei Silva in a dress. Oh, but you guys forgot that. Wanderlei Silva in a dress. But nobody really want to talk about that. Nope, it's just Dana White. That's his demeanor. Okay, as a matter of fact, him and Ho Rogan, for years, they body shamed Cris Cyborg. For years, they did it. Nobody said a damn thing. Everybody laughing about it. But see, when this channel came along, people started getting mad because they wanted to hear me do the same thing. Hell no. Coach Sheldon Harrison wasn't going to do that. But see, they did it for years. But y'all believe everything this man say. This man done told so many lies. It's not even funny how many lies this guy tell. But see, I want to put this in perspective for y'all. We all know. Okay, well, I'll do it like this. Okay, let's do a little bit of history. Okay, see what Dana White will do. We all know that Cris Cyborg, she still got to fight Felicia Spencer, and her contract is over. That's it. They got to renegotiate. Cris Cyborg ain't got no contract to fight Amanda Nunes. Now, what Dana will do, what they do is they'll throw out dollar figures. They'll throw those out. And then it's like, okay, You know, the fighters can like those dollar figures or they cannot like the dollar figures. The same thing happened in the Holly Holm fight. He threw Cris Cyborg out this ridiculous offer of $150,000 to fight Holly Holm. You know, and it's like, wait a minute. This fight is going to do well, and you guys are going to make like 100 times more than what y'all want to pay me. And y'all want to pay me peanuts? Y'all want to pay me peanuts? And Holly Holm didn't like her offer. But isn't it funny, though, it was Cris Cyborg's fault. You know, when the fight wasn't getting done fast enough, it was Chris's fault, right? Holly Holm didn't like her offer either. But notice how these people, nobody came out and said anything about Holly Holm. Nope, it was all Cris Cyborg's fault. Just like it always is. You know, people are dumb enough to believe. People are legit dumb enough to believe what Dana White tells them. This man lies. He's paid to lie. That's his job to lie. He's very good at it. Okay? How do you think? I mean, you can't have the largest organization in the world without lying. And I want to put something in perspective for y'all. I need to put it in perspective now. Cris Cyborg, she's about to be a free agent. And, you know, Cris want to go out and test that. And I was asking him about that. You know, I asked her team about this whole thing. And, you know, she the biggest draw in WMMA. She's a draw. Wherever she goes, she's going to be a draw. So Cris Cyborg thinking about, hey, I might want to test free agency out if Dana can't give me what I want. Okay? She want to test that out. So what do? You're a promoter of the biggest fighting organization in the world. Some of your fighters are leaving. Okay, they're going elsewhere. Okay, what do? Well, you got to create a narrative that Cris Cyborg is afraid of Amanda Nunes. You got to create that narrative. And then when you create the narrative, now we're shaming Cris because if Cris don't stay, okay, well now, you know, hey, it's Chris's fault. We're really, Dana White, he'll lowball these fighters is what he do. His job is to pay the fighters as less as he can and make the biggest fights. That's his job. His job is not to pay the fighters more money than him. He ain't gonna make no money. He wouldn't make, well, he still would make money. But his job is to pay himself as much as he can. That's his job. It's gonna always be his job. Do you think for 1 minute, man, that he's gonna come out and say, well, I gave Cris a really lowball offer? Nah. They'll throw these offers out there, and there's nothing written. They'll throw the offers out there and say, hey, how about this? Cris, they don't have no contract. She hadn't fought Felicia Spencer yet. She got to fight that last fight on the contract before they can renegotiate anything. And it's like I'm shaking my head because people can be so damn stupid. People can be so damn stupid to really believe that Cris is afraid of Amanda. Number one, Cris Cyborg been lobbying for this fight. And you remember Dana White said that this fight, you remember he said that the fight ain't going to happen. Now the fight's going to happen. Now the fight's happening. Now he wants to fight. He said that this fight wouldn't happen. It don't make sense. Guys, Dana White said this out of his own damn mouth. He said at first when Cris lost that a rematch don't even make sense. Now a rematch makes sense. This man done lied. He's repeatedly told like he's a liar. But that's what he's paid to do. Lie. He's a promoter. They all lie. And now that you guys understand that they all lie, he's going to say whatever he needs to say to keep his top draw, his top female draw in his organization. He going to do it. He don't like Cris Cyborg. He don't like Amanda Nunes, but he like Green more than he liked them. Dana White like Green more than he hate them. That's just what it is. We know deep down that Dana White's a liar. Okay, it's BS. Oh, man. They don't want to pay. They don't want to pay this woman. And do you know a Cyborg Nunes fight? A Cyborg Nunes fight, do you know, like, at first, the pay-per-view buys they did the first time, man, those are going to double. Those are going to double. Why? Because people, they want to see if Amanda can do it again. They want to see if Amanda Nunes can do it again. See, that's the whole narrative that I keep trying to tell y'all. Cyborg Nunes 2 is a big draw. That's why Dana White had to come around and say, you know, that fight's going to happen. You remember he said that, well, that fight's going to happen. But at first he was saying that fight don't make sense to make. See, Dana White ain't stupid. He looked at what fans want. The UFC, they've been surviving because they give us the fights we want to see when we want to see them. That's why the UFC has done so well. Okay, we get the fights that we really want to see. And when all the fans of Cyborg start saying, nope, nope, let's run it back, you can't ignore all these fans. See, guys, I done broke this down for y'all. If you can't see this, I'm sorry, I'm not going to argue with y'all. Cris Cyborg ain't scared of no damn Amanda Nunes. Okay? Amanda ain't afraid of Cris. Both of these two want their paper. See, and nobody was getting mad at Amanda when they were trying to make the fight the first time. Okay? Amanda Nunes was hard. Man, look, she wasn't taking anything. I don't blame her. The paper got to be right. The paper got to be right. Amanda Nunes wasn't jumping in there with Cris Cyborg and, for peanuts. She wasn't going to do it. And she didn't do it. She got the money she wanted, and she jumped in there. And I told y'all, before Amanda Nunes gets back in the octagon with Cris, they're going to have to pay her 7 figures. I told y'all this. And sure enough, it came out that Amanda Nunes started asking, what did she ask for like, what, $5 million? I can't remember, but I was right when I told y'all that Amanda Nunes would not take anything less than 7 figures. Because Amanda, they know how big this fight is. They know how much money they can make. Cris and her team, they know how big this fight is. Guys, this is not rocket science, okay? It's not. I mean, guys, you can see through the lies, and the lies are going to expose themselves. And Cris and her team, they're going to expose this guy too. They're going to expose the hell out of him. They are going to expose him. And guys, it's going to be a beautiful thing. I done already told you what's going on behind the scenes. See, they can't, I know that Ray, they can't tell me everything. They can't divulge every single thing. But I had to talk to the champ. I'm like, champ, is this true? They said, hell no. This ain't true. It's not true. Dana White is full of SHIT. Those are the words I got from Cris Cyborg and his team. Okay, that's what I got. Dana White is full of SHIT. But guys, I knew this. And Cris, and we talked about, the contract, and they said Cris going to be a free agent. So, of course, Cris Cyborg, they're going to say this to keep her there. And then they're also going to use the rematch, they don't want to pay her. They don't want to pay her. Who the hell, man? Come on. Think about this. This rematch is going to be huge. Cris Cyborg, they want that money too. These promoters, when it comes to fighters, they always say that they can't afford to pay these fighters, but they always pay themselves more than they pay the fighters. And that is just the way that is. You can keep believing what you want to believe. That's fine. But Cris Cyborg is not afraid of Amanda Nunes.